Hey yo jelly beans, it's Jam here. For today's video, we're going to be doing another squishy makeover. Yay! I know how much all of you like these so much, so I decided maybe I'm going to make this my weekly video. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. And today I have my Koala squishy. One of you all suggested that I make over this one last week. And this is one of my jumbo squishies. I have 5 of them in my set. You'll see at the end of the video which other ones I have to make over. And for this little squishy, I was thinking of trying to connect another squishy that I've had sitting around to it, maybe like a hat or something. And as you can tell, this squishy has been cut up. My husband decided to use a piece of it for another project, so I was like, I gotta find a way to give this poor squishy another life. So we're gonna see how I can incorporate that, maybe as an accessory or something. But this koala squishy that I have doesn't have a name yet, so if you'd like to name it, be sure to comment that down below and I'll choose a name for it next week. Alright, to start, we're going to end up doing the all-day spa package, which includes a bubble bath, along with a dry off and a time to rest and relax, and then of course, a makeover. Alright, little squishy, let's get started. First up, we're going to put them in the bubble bath. And I got so stressed out because the water started spilling everywhere, but I was like, we're filming this, it's too late. And then after the squishy got out of the bubble bath, I went in and dried it off with this cotton towel. And normally I use a paper towel, but this time I just was feeling like using a washcloth. And you could see here the dust from sitting on my desk all day is just really disgusting. And I had to change out the cloth, so here's just a plain white background. I really like the polka dots, but maybe a cloth's not the best idea to use for these because the water spills everywhere. And here I go, tucking in the little squishy. Again, I don't have cucumber slices, just kiwi slices. I'm not sure if you can even put kiwi near your eyes, but this is what we're going for. Time to relax for the little squishy. After they're nice and dry, I want to show you guys something I'm so excited about. I got a whole 12 pack of Puffy paint. And this paint I'm so excited about because it also has multiple colors and it has more white, which last week, you know, I ran out of white Puffy paint. So I'm excited to be able to use this. And here's the colors inside the box. But before we can apply the paint, we want to go in and add some cornstarch. I know some people like to use baby powder. I prefer cornstarch just because I don't really like the smell of baby powder. I put way too much on, so I had to tap it off. You don't want to put too much on when you put it on a squishy. Just enough to get a nice light dusting. Had to blur the booty out. Privacy matters and all that. And then afterwards, I put that away. You can also use other starches as well. I just wouldn't recommend tapioca starch. And then before you apply the paint, make sure to tap off the excess starch. And here we go with our first try of this brand new paint. And this is my round tool, my trusty round tool. You'll see it in pretty much all of my videos. I use it for everything from clay to paint. Oh, sorry. Always dropping things. And here I'm making the ears stand out more. I know koalas don't really have like the pink inside their ears, but I thought it was cute to add to this. And of course we're going in with some blushed pink cheeks. And this is with chalk pastel, which is basically a very pigmented chalk. And here's what they look like with the cheeks and the ears. Now time to incorporate our other squishy friend that has had a really difficult life. First off, gonna chop off the nose. Sorry, buddy. Looks really creepy. And gonna try to level this out. Cutting mochi squishies is so difficult. Oh my goodness. After cutting it, I decided I wanted to make like a little winter hat. So I went with this winter green color. And also putting Puffy paint on a squishy is super difficult because it's so bouncy. So the paint kept getting squished inside my nails. It was falling on the table. This was not an easy feat. And here I wanted to add that little cotton ball on top, and I made a mess. I wasn't expecting this to be easy, but I definitely wasn't expecting it to be this difficult. If you try it, you'll have to let me know what you think. I tried cleaning up the mess with my round tool, which I thought was all good. And while that was drying a little bit, I wanted to add some eyeshadow to kind of match the hat. So I made some eyeshadow, then added some eyelashes. And of course had to add the twinkles to the eye. There we go. And now I thought this would be easy with my tweezers, and that happened. Oh, it was so messy. It was everywhere, so sticky. I tried like fixing it a little bit with the puffy paint and my round tool, and it was looking okay. But then when I went to pick it up again, I messed it up. So I decided just to clear it off and start over by adding more forest green paint. And this time, instead of trying to use those stinking tweezers, I went ahead and just picked it up with my fingers. Granted, my fingers are now green, but it worked a lot better. Attempted to add another cotton ball, and then added the little puffs around the edges. I really enjoyed this part, actually. It was like frosting a cake. Even though I wouldn't want to try to sell the cake I made. It'd look horrible. Alright, and here you go. You can see kind of what it looks like from on top. It's not dry yet, but this is the idea of what it's going to look like. Turned out cuter than I thought. And now you could see the front of their face. So nice and squishy. So cute. Alrighty, if you like this video, consider subscribing. Bye! Here's all of the squishies. Which squishy would you like me to do next? Comment down below. Take care, jelly beans. Thanks a bunch of noodles. Bye!